Hey, we're here at Jimmy John's Field here in downtown Utica, and it's home to 4 different baseball teams that are in the United Shores Baseball League, okay? So 4 different baseball teams play here. It's an independent sports league, and this place can hold up to 4,500 people. They're averaging over 200,000 people on an annual basis coming through and seeing this. And this stadium's like, it's small enough, it's intimate enough to catch it and have a great time with your family, and then also experience downtown Utica. You'll hear from the mayor, and he talks about on Friday nights they do a big fireworks show. So if you go into downtown Utica for the night, you'll get the fireworks show from the stadium all throughout the summer. They built this, it sat vacant, this area sat vacant for over 80 years because it was an old unlicensed dump for a lot of the places here in Utica. And so they capped that off, whatever that entails, and then they built right on top of this. It cost about $15 million to put this whole stadium together, and the city leased it to them for $1 for 30 years. So the cool part is, the city might have leased it to them for $1 for 30 years, but look at all the economic activity that takes place as a result of it. So come on down to Jimmy John's Field, check out what they have going on all through the summer for the baseball league, and take your family or go out for a great night, you and your spouse or with your kids or whatever, and come down here and check it out. It's a great stadium. I think you'll like it a lot. All right, we're here with Joe Mayernick at the Shamrock, Utica's hometown pub. Did I nail that?
Community pub, but
Community
hometown
pub.
sounds,
All right, that's
sounds
good. I like it. Hometown community pub. We'll roll with it. And so you've been the owner for how long?
I've been fortunate enough to be here. I've been here for 40 years now.
40 years. Wow, that's
Correct.
awesome. So why Utica? Why this spot?
Well, it was a spot for me to come and have a job and also take care of the place and own the place and to be here. It was full of wonderful people in downtown Utica. The place has a very long history, and the surrounding community is very stable and a wonderful place to be. And I'm just fortunate to be here.
I love that. So I've read online a lot about your place. So tell me, why do people come consistently to the Shamrock? What is it about this place where people want to visit consistently?
Well, besides the friendly surroundings, it's a warm feeling when you walk into Shamrock. It's wooden floors, brick walls. It's an open ceiling for the most part, and we're friendly. Not only that, but we're priced right, and we have some great hamburgers. We've won many awards over the years. It's a place to bring your family. It's bring your first date or your 50th wedding anniversary. It's one of those hometown neighborhood places that everybody's been coming to for years and years and years, generations. It's a great place to be.
Got it. So you mentioned your hamburgers, so tell me a little bit more about it. Why is it award-winning?
First of all, they're fresh. They're hand-patted every day. We have our meat delivered 4 or 5 times a week from the Eastern Market in downtown Detroit. We never freeze them, of course, like I mentioned, and they're char grilled. We have a flame grill over there. Puts on a different flavor. We have it's not really a secret, but a different, it's not 80-20, it's not 75-25. Okay. I won't tell you the exact one.
All right. I love that. And then I also read about your beer selection, so tell us about that.
We were one of the first in the county, for the most part, to have a wide-ranging beer selection, maybe 25 years ago. We did many, many different things in our beer lineup. We have 15 draft handles at the moment. We, like most people these days, are isolating our thoughts on Michigan beers, of course.
Sure.
They're always fresh, and there's some great breweries in the state of Michigan.
Well, I really look forward to coming and being a patron of your place here. I stepped in here, you can initially smell, the smell hits you first, right? And then the warm ambiance, like you said. So I appreciate you sharing this and being a good steward of the Shamrock. And I hope people come out to see you and get to visit and get to have some of those flame broiled hamburgers and the rest of it. So
we appreciate y'all being here as well. Thank you very much.
All right, we're here with Gus Calandrino, Mayor of Utica, and thanks for taking this time to sit down with us and talk to us about the city. So tell us about the city of Utica. What's kind of the culture? Why should someone move here? Why should they live here?
Utica's really unique because it's one of the oldest cities in southeast Michigan. We have a long history, it goes way back. We're over 275 years old.
Wow.
It has a mix of the old small town feel, but we're smack dab in the middle of Hall Road, the Golden Corridor. So, kind of the mixture of everything here.
Got it. What are some of the things that you're excited about coming up in the city of Utica? What's there to go and do? Like, what's the vibe of the city?
We're definitely have the baseball thing going on. We have Jimmy John's Field right down the road.
Yep.
That started up in Utica about, I think they're on their 6th season right now. So we definitely have that in the summers. We have great bars and restaurants in our historical downtown. But one thing that often gets overlooked is we have the Iron Bell Bike and Walk Trail, which eventually is going to connect Belle Isle in Detroit all the way to Iron Mountain in northern Michigan.
Wow.
So it's a major recreational spot. We have bicycles all day long, up and down, walkers. And in our city, it goes right along the beautiful Clinton River. So it's really kind of a gem that doesn't get talked about a lot. But as a city, we're trying to find things that will, accentuate that bike trail more.
Got it. So you mentioned bike trail and stuff you want to accentuate within the city. What are some things from a family perspective, or for someone who wants to go out in the city of Utica, what are some things they should look for, or they should consider taking their family to, or going out just themselves at?
Well, other than baseball, which I previously mentioned,
Yep.
Our recreational opportunities are fantastic. Because we have the Clinton River that runs smack dab through our city, we have a lot of kayaking, hiking along the Clinton River. Our bike trail connects from Dodge Park in Sterling Heights, which is our southern neighbor, to Riverbend Park in Shelby Township, which is our northern neighbor. And it's just miles and miles of beautiful hiking and beautiful kayaking.
Got it. So you're a longtime Utica resident. You were telling me earlier. Why Utica? Why stay here? What makes it special?
I think it's that small town feel. Again, kind of smack dab, in all our neighbors are huge. Rochester, Shelby Township, Sterling Heights, Macomb Township. But we've been able to maintain that small town America feel. With our Main Street and our historical architecture in the city. It really, you can walk. I always joke that you walk in my backyard and you feel like you're almost up north, and you walk out my front door and you feel like you're in Main Street America.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So what are some of the cool events that people could come check out in downtown Utica to kind of experience what you're talking about?
During the summer, every Friday night, we have a music series called Weekend Unwind, which is completely free. It kind of coincides with Jimmy John's Baseball because they do fireworks every Friday night in the summer. So we bring really good local bands on Friday nights. Our big event coming up real soon is our Christmas tree lighting. We're lucky this year to have Fox 2 news host Roop Raj is going to be the MC, and Darren McCarty, the legendary Darren McCarty from the Detroit Red Wings. He's going to be our special guest. Again, that small town feel. We have the local high school, Utica High School marching band is going to provide the music. We're going to have a large commercial scale fireworks at the end of it. And of course, Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there for all the kids.
No, I love that. One of the things I noticed about downtown Utica that I loved when I pulled up parking is there's no parking meters. That's fantastic.
Free parking.
Yeah, free parking's a great
parking.
perk for sure. So if you are the mayor, so talk to us, how long have you been mayor for? What was kind of your path here? And then what's the path of the future for you in your position?
I started out in our DDA, our Downtown Development Authority. From there, I ran for city council, and I was on city council. My good friend Tom Dion, who was the previous mayor, was no longer able to do it because he had a promotion. He's a police officer.
Okay.
And he got promoted and just wasn't going to be able to run as mayor and fulfill the duties. So he convinced me into running for mayor, which I did, and I've been the mayor since January of this year.
Got it. Okay. And then so someone who's moving to the city and maybe wants to help contribute or help further the community, or even someone who lives here currently, where would they go? How would they come to help further the city and make it better?
Give me a call. I've got so many volunteer opportunities. We have a Parks and Rec department. We have, depending on what your specialty is or what you want to do for the city, we have a planning commission that's manned by all our residents. Parks and Rec is a huge one. But we also have a lot of special projects that are going on in the city that I try to reach out to the residents to help me with.
Okay.
Keep it local, right?
Got it. All right. Well, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure meeting you.
Enjoy your time in Utica.
Thanks. downtown Utica is an awesome community. You've got Jimmy John's Field just down there, the Shamrock where we met with the owner, Joe, and they've got all kinds of stuff going on. They've got free parking right here. You've got M59 right there. There's all kinds of stuff, also known as Hall Road right here. They got all kinds of stuff going on. And this community originally was in 1838 that it became a village, right? So 1838, this downtown community started to get developed. And like most places in southeast Michigan, it started as a farming community. It also has the Clinton River that runs close to it, which is what attracted people here early on, right? So because rivers were so important early on in the earlier settler days, people came down to downtown Utica and started to create it and made it downtown Utica, I should say. So I'd encourage you guys to come check it out. It's got free parking. It's got all kinds of stuff going on. It's an awesome, awesome community. Come down here, visit on a Friday night, check out the fireworks from the stadium, visit the Shamrock, go check out the other places down here, and I look forward to seeing you.